You didn't want to.
Oh, go ahead.
Hello, seventh graders. I'm Mr. Childers, one of the school counselors. I'm here with Mrs. Fortune, and we're here to talk to you about registering for your 8th grade classes for next year at Centennial.
So you are going to receive some handouts from your Patriot Period teacher, but everything is also available on the CMS guidance Canvas page. There's a module called 8th grade registration. There's a video, all the documents and handouts, and some applications, and very detailed directions of how to register online are all available on there for you.
So one of the things that you'll be receiving today is the course description book. So this is also available on the CMS guidance Canvas page. So if you lose it or want to check it out later, it's always there for you to see. But we want to make sure that you're reading the description of the classes that you're signing up for. So the differences between language arts and honors language arts. So we want to make sure that you're making the correct decision, as well as choosing the correct elective choices that you want to take. So please talk to your teachers about this, talk with your parents about this, but these are the descriptions of each course. You should be reading those before you sign up for the class.
So all 8th grade students can take honors language arts if you like. It's a great time to try to challenge yourself and see if that's a class you might like to take. Your current language arts teacher would be a good person to ask if that person thinks that if you're a good candidate for honors. Also, in the course description book, there is a page describing what to think about if you might want to join honors. So please read that page before you decide whether or not you would like to do honors.
So this is your planning page. So these are the classes that you either will be signed up, for you, or you get to choose. So everyone in 8th grade takes US history, and this is a year-long course. Everyone will be taking math, and this will be chosen for you based on your current math placement and how well you're doing. And then everyone takes 8th grade science in another year-long class. And then again, you guys have the option to take language arts or honors language arts in 8th grade. And that's something that you have to decide for yourself based on what is best for you and how much you want to challenge yourself next year. Just like in 7th grade, when you took health fitness, there is an 8th grade health fitness. And then there are 3 elective choices that you get to decide. You can either choose 3 semester-long electives or 1 year-long elective and 1 semester-long elective.
So the bottom half of the paper that you're going to get lists all the elective options for 8th graders. There is a description for every single one of these classes in the course description book. So make sure that you read the course descriptions. I'm sure you found out as a 7th grader that there's not the best chance that you'll get in classes with your friends because a lot of these classes are offered multiple times a day. So don't let your friends decide what electives you want to take. Make sure you sign up for things that you find interesting. You'll see on the left-hand side is the list of semester-long courses. And on the right-hand side, we have 2 year-long options. So if you choose a year-long option, just like Mr. Childers said, you also get an additional semester. Or if you do not take choir or band, you take 3 semester-long electives. You will also put some alternates in there. So we need you to put up to 4, or at least 4 electives in your alternates. Some of you probably experienced in 7th grade that your alternate was the only thing that fit in your schedule. So it's pretty common for kids to get one of their alternate electives. So make sure you pick the ones that you want to take. Oh, you know what? I forgot to mention. Sorry, Mr. Childers. We also have teacher's assistant is a new elective for 8th graders, and that one requires an application. So the teacher's assistant application is on the 8th grade registration page in the CMS guidance Canvas page. And it's a link to an online application. It is required to be a teacher's assistant. We really love having TAs in the building, in the library, in the office to help us out. So if that's something you think you want to do, please complete the application by the end of April.
So just to sum things up, We are not collecting any of the forms that you're filling out or using as a planning tool. Everything, all your registration will be done online. So those are the final, everything that's put in online is what we will be looking at. Some classes will be auto-enrolled for you. So again, based on your current math placement, that's what the next level would be, where you're going to be placed in math. Everyone takes history and science and health and fitness, so as 8th graders. But you guys get to choose which language arts class you want to take and your elective classes. And your elective classes can be either 1 year-long class and a 1 semester-long class, or 3 semester-long electives. So the online registration is due by March 24th. And Mrs. Fortune and I will be visiting your Patriot Period classes next week to answer any questions you have and to make sure that you know how to register online. So once everything is registered online, Mrs. Fortune and I print off a copy of your selected choices, and we keep those as the record of what you've signed up for in case something happens.
So again, you log into Skyward through Hello ID. Using your student login and password is the only way to register online.
So, and then this is a handout that you're going to be receiving about how to do your online registration. And this is also available on the CMS Guidance Canvas page. So just like Mrs. Fortune said, you'll log into Skyward, and then you need to add the only classes that you need to add are going to be your which language arts class you'd like to take and which elective classes you'd like to take. And then at the top of that screen, you'll see an alternative tab. And that's when you put in at least 4 alternates. So we want to make sure that you guys are choosing your backup plan in case we couldn't get you into your first choices. When you're in this registration page, once you add something, it automatically saves. So there's not like a save button that you have to click on.
So this is just an image of what it looks like when you're adding courses. So when you open Skyward, on the left-hand side, there's the Schedule tab. And when you click on Schedule, there will be a new button that wasn't there before that says Request Courses for Centennial Middle School 22-23 school year. Above your current schedule, there will be a button. You click on that, and this box pops up. On the left-hand side are all the courses that are available to you to register for. And then when you add them, they move over to the right-hand side. So when you log in, you will see history and science. Some of those classes are already entered. So we want you to start with language arts. Choose your regular or honors language arts on the left-hand side, over here on the left-hand side. And then you're going to click the Add Course button, and that moves it over here to the right-hand side. So after you've added language arts, then you're going to choose your 3 electives, whether it's 1 year long in a semester or 3 semesters, and you add those over using the Add Course button over to the right-hand side. When you've completed your required courses, this total right here, total credits, will equal 6.0 credits. So 6 credits will include all of your courses.
So once you're done adding your requested classes, so your language arts and your electives, you'll click on the Alternatives tab at the top middle of the screen. And you're going to do pretty much the same thing as you did on the other screen, but now you're adding your alternates. So you'll find the alternate that you would like. So this would maybe be like your 4th elective choice, and you would highlight that and click on the Add Course button, and it will pop over to the right-hand side of the screen, and it will be given a number. So that number is kind of important. So when Mrs. Fortune and I need to find an alternate, we look at which one you ranked higher. So you can add those, you can move by using the up or down arrows, you can add move your alternates into the order that you would want it. So number 1 would be your top choice of alternate. So you'll also see your requested classes that are in the classes that are entered in there are classes that you requested first. So we know that those are things that you'd like to take before your alternate classes.
There's another program here at Centennial Middle School open to 8th graders. It's called the Web Leader Program. Web stands for Where Everybody Belongs. You probably remember your first day of 7th grade here at Centennial was 7th grade only day, and there were 8th grade web leaders who had been trained to help give tours of the school and help do fun activities and make 7th grade only day a very welcoming day for our 7th graders. If you are interested in being a web leader, please apply on the CMS Guidance Canvas page. You'll see the web leader application on there. Those are due also by the end of April. And the two web leader teachers, Mrs. Stevenson and Mrs. Hatlin, will be communicating with you and giving you more information later about that.
Just some important dates to remember. So March 17th, that's when registration opens. That's when you can put in your language arts class and electives into Skyward. The following week, Monday and Tuesday, Ms. Fortune and I will be around to each Patriot period to make sure that we answer any questions you have and to make sure that you finalize your online registration. And then April 29th, that is when TA applications are due. So if you're interested in becoming a teacher's assistant or an office assistant or working in the library, please complete that online application before April 29th.
And all online registration is due by March 24th. It will close at that time and you will not be able to make any changes after Thursday, March 24th. So please reach out to us if you have any questions. Here's our contact information. You guys see us in the halls and in the lunchroom, and we have our Canvas page where you can contact us that way. We're located right here in the main office at Centennial. We're here to help.
Yeah. So if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to us about anything.
Thank you.
Have a great day.